What is up, YouTube? Today I'll be going over everything I've done to my class 2. Now, I did get the roof rack installed, winch installed, kinda. I still need to run a tube from there to the front, but I did make some progress on the body. Now, it is still not painted, but I have been trimming it some, and I also tested it a little bit on a little rock pile I have to make sure everything works, which everything does. And I gotta say, I love the performance so far of the Brazin scale. I cannot wait to get it to the comp, Crawler Canyon's comp, in the next Sunday, which ain't too far. I did get the nose pinched. I did pinch it some. I did glue it with E6000 glue clear. It seems to work really well. It seems to hold. I did mark out where I want to cut here. I'm going to cut all the way along here. And the other side, I do have that plan to cut to help give me a little more clearance on the sides. I don't know if I want to leave it flush with the bottom of the bottom or the top of the skid, my slider. If I want to leave it flush with the bottom or the slider. Now, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. What you guys think? I can turn it on for you guys. Give me 1 second. I did have a little malfunction with my radio. Broke. Steering wheel on it broke, as you can see. But other than that, it is pretty good so far. I do need to mesh with the end points on the steering. Make sure I have full lock to lock both ways. But other than that, I am doing pretty good. Sorry for such repetitive content. Let me give you the rundown of it. It is a Tamiya Hilux body with a RC 4-wheel drive bed that I've cut a lot out of, with a hardcore RC roof rack, G-speed, G-spot, basically pull pow for side to side. Then chassis is a Brazin scale ATL Pro V2, and I do have a G14 front servo with a 3 Brothers, a 2000 kV yellow jacket from 3 Brothers, and I do have a 3 Brothers overlander winch in the rear because it was hitting my length in the front, so I moved it to the rear like this. You may have also seen something like this on LT Customs Class 3. I know he's running a ATL Pro, I do believe. He also competes at Crawler Canyon RC Park. He is really good. Better than me, I'll say that. But I am trying to debate on battery too. I may switch to an 850 and try and get my weight down a little bit more. With the hard body, it is quite heavy. Let me find my scale. Give me 1 second and I'll find my scale. Okay, YouTube, now that we got it scaled out, 4 pounds 10 ounces, call it. Then we put hard body on, maybe pound, brings it up almost a pound. So that's pretty heavy for body. But I may try and reuse my cliffhanger. I still do have that. Here's my cliffhanger. If I reuse my cliffhanger, I will. That only adds 4 ounces if I use cliffhanger. Now, I will have to remount, probably cut out this entire back section for my winch, which would be a lot easier than trying and drill out 2 new holes in the front. Sorry, you can't see what I'm talking about. 1 second here. I'll have to drill 2 new holes in the front because it is wider than the G-Speed. I'll have to cut out probably this entire back section for a winch and drill 2 new holes back here to mount it in the rear. Will put, if I do reuse this, I will put on my thing again. But I do know I get more points for being a hard body, but that is a lot of weight up top, especially. So we'll see what I decide on. If I want to go Lexan or hard body, we'll see. Let me bring you back down here. We'll see what I do choose. Continuing on the list for parts, it is a TGH 2-low transmission, a Mamba Micro X V1, AR44 axles. I do have the SSD Pro front axle and a standard rear. Vanquish Method 101s. Wrapping them with Proline TSL Super Swampers. For foams, I do have Voodoo Halo foams. Softs, I do believe. Then that is about it. I do have a couple 3D printed parts like this front brace. And the servo mount is a Brazin scale piece, so I did not print that. But I did print this servo mount in the rear. That's about all my 3D printed parts I do have on it. The sliders are 3D printed, but they are from G-Speed. You may have seen that. May not have. I did trim out just right here. See if you can see that. I just trimmed right here and I was able to reuse them on this. I may switch out to Punk's 3D Customs or their sliders. We'll see. I do have Punk's 3D Custom sliders on my Class 3. And I can show my Class 3 weight too in 1 second. Okay, was able to get Class 3 on here. Just barely. Rears are about touching 4.11 pounds. Ain't too bad for a hard body Class 3. Really is not much to the Class 3 though. Front and rear steer axles, Brazin scale, high-low, carbon fiber, which helps with weight too. Class 2 body, I turned to Class 3. Vanquish 3-gear with a Holmes Hobby Trailmaster brushless 1800 kV. 3 Brothers G11 servos, front and rear. Traxxas 2660s with mini T-springs. A 3 Brothers overlander winch, Mamba Micro X. And that is about it. I do got a front bumper. That's about it, really. I do have Voodoo Halo foams in this too. With 2.2 crawler innovation tires, plastics, glue-ons, but with 1/9 stretch on them, you do not have to glue them on, which I did find that out. I am really liking the Class 3 so far. I cannot wait to do the another comp with it. I am trying to debate on a couple things for it, tires being one of them. I'm thinking about going bigger, but we will see. If I do that, I may swap out some other things too. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys like and subscribe. Thank you so much.